Kantara was one of the most unexpected cinematic triumphs of 2022, a relatively small Kannada film that started with a little mainstream buzz ended up becoming a cultural phenomenon across India. What began as a regional release quickly exploded in popularity, getting dubbed in multiple languages including Hindi, and eventually found a massive audience on Netflix. I still remember the energy in the theater during that unforgettable climax, the sheer intensity, the divine possession scene, the chants. It was more than just cinema. It felt like a ritual. Rishab Shetty gave a performance that was beyond powerful. It was transformative. Once the film reached streaming platforms, the audience multiplied. It wasn't just a hit, it became a movement. In terms of global reach and grassroots popularity, Kantara even managed to outshine bigger, flashier films like RRR. So when the prequel was announced, expectations were sky high. Fans wanted more, not just more action or spectacle, but more of the world, the lore, the mythology. And now with the trailer of Kantara Chapter 1 finally released ahead of its October 2nd premiere, the buzz is officially back and bigger than ever. From the very first scene, the difference in scale is obvious. Where Kantara had a more grounded, earthy feel, in part due to its modest budget, Chapter 1 looks like an epic. This time the film has reportedly been made with a 100 crore budget, and every bit of that money is visible on screen. The production design is rich and layered, the sets are massive, the costumes detailed, and the crowd scenes look orchestrated with military precision. It still holds onto its folk-rooted aesthetic, but with a far grander canvas. The visuals are not the only element that's taken a leap. The storytelling, at least what the trailer hints at, seems to delve deeper into the mythology that underpinned the first film. But true to the spirit of Kantara, the trailer doesn't give much away. It's filled with cryptic moments, symbolic energy, and just enough narrative fragments to set your imagination running. And that's where the fun begins. In the theories, a lot of us left Kantara with one burning question: where did Shiva go at the end? The final scene left us both awestruck and puzzled. The trailer of Chapter 1 doesn't answer that question directly, but it opens the door to new possibilities. Some fans speculate that Shiva may have traveled through time, or that Kantara is a different realm altogether, perhaps even a divine or parallel world. A line in the trailer suggests this idea. There is also the possibility that Rishab Shetty is playing one of Shiva's ancestors, or perhaps he is portraying the very deity that possessed Shiva in the original. The trailer intentionally blurs the line between past and present, mortal and divine, man and god. It's a bold move, one that not many Indian films dare to make, and it's precisely this spiritual ambiguity that makes Kantara so compelling. Musically, the trailer is stunning. The background score builds tension and mysticism in equal measure. In the second half of the trailer, there is a hauntingly beautiful piece that strongly resembles the Tumbbad anthem, not in a copycat way, but in the mood it evokes. That kind of atmospheric score instantly elevates the storytelling. And for anyone who loved Tumbbad, another modern classic rooted in mythology, it's a nostalgic jolt that adds to the excitement. One of the most intriguing elements in the trailer is Gulshan Devaiah's character, Kula. He plays the antagonist, and not in a typical Indian cinema fashion. There is something deeply unsettling about him. He is not a muscular or overtly intimidating, but his presence is airy. He feels manipulative, cunning, and almost serpentine. In fact, there is a subtle femininity to the way he moves and speaks, which reminded me of Joaquin Phoenix's Commodus in Gladiator. Not physically strong, but emotionally twisted and psychologically dangerous. This kind of villain is a welcome change and could be one of the standout aspects of the film. The trailer doesn't hold back when it comes to spectacle, but it also doesn't spoon-feed the audience. There are no obvious exposition dumps, no overly dramatic monologues, just raw, layered visuals and cryptic dialogues that leave you with more questions than answers. And that's exactly what a trailer should do. It should spark curiosity, build anticipation, and most importantly, respect the intelligence of the audience. Kantara Chapter 1 does all of that. With a strong visual identity, powerful music, and a deepening of its mythological roots, Kantara Chapter 1 looks like it's aiming not just to match the first film, but to surpass it. If it delivers on even half of the promise shown in the trailer, we could be witnessing the birth of a cinematic universe unlike anything Indian cinema has seen before. As a fan, I'm completely sold. This isn't just a film you go to watch, it's an experience you want to be part of. I'll be watching it on the biggest screen I can find, and I have a feeling many of you will be doing the same. So that's my take on Kantara Chapter 1 trailer. What do you think? Got any theories? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the movies.